Hello everyone and welcome to Shard TCG. Richard here, and in this video it's my pleasure to introduce you all to some of the new Avian cards coming in set 2. There's still some cards that haven't been made yet, but here's 6 of what we've got prepared so far. First up we have the Kawaki. Its name is a bit of a pun. It's a play on kawaii, meaning cute, and I think Kawaki, I think the other half is something to do with penguins basically. It's a cute cuddly little penguin. It's a 1 shard, Frost element. It has a simple 2 attack, Frantic Clout, 2 health, so quite average for 1 shard, and 1 block, Cold Presence. Nothing special there with those actions, but this guy, it's all about the snuggles. When a creature is positioned adjacent to this creature, the target creature gains +1 shield. What this means is whenever you summon a creature next to it, or an effect moves a creature so that it's suddenly positioned next to this card, to its left or right, adjacent, the card that's positioned next to it gets a shield. So you'll find a lot of position based effects coming into Avian, because that's kind of what they're all about, lots of movement. So with this little guy, when you move your other Avians next to him, they're going to get a shield, and if you play their effects in a smart way, you might be able to exploit this and get lots of shields on your Avians, which will superpower all of their blocks. Next up we have the Rock. This is a favourite from the Minecraft mod that it's based off of. It's another 1 shard Avian, so quite easy to get out. It's got a 2 attack, Air Slash, and this is a direct attack, which means this attack can attack an opponent directly and it can't be blocked, and this won't sleep after doing a direct attack. It's got 2 health, which is average for 1 shard, and a simple 2 counter, Swift Wind. Its effect is extra special, Carry, based again on the Minecraft mod, because they can pick things up, rocks. If you look at that giant chunky claw tail that it's evolved to have, they're experts at grabbing stuff and just dropping them to their doom. So once per turn, target a creature, change position of the targeted creature. Very basic effect, but if we jump back to the Kawaki, snuggle, when the creature is positioned next to it, gonna get a shield. So you can see here that the Rock is already playing with that positioning mechanic. Next up we've got an exciting card, the Raptor, a 1 shard Avian with Zealot. Zealot meaning it can use its action twice per turn before having to rest. So this is going to be quite a deadly card to have out, especially for 1 shard. Its attack is Flying Flurry with Swarm. It only does 1 damage, which isn't a lot, but it is a Zealot, so it can use it twice. And this is a Swarm action, so if you get more Raptors out, they can attack together as a pack and deal more damage in 1 blow. And then they all have Zealot as well for extra fun. 2 health, average for 1 shard, and 2 counter, which is average for 1 shard as well. Its effect, Tactical Maneuver. After this creature uses an action, you may change the position of this creature. Now this combos nicely with its Zealot title, which means that Tactical Maneuver can get used twice per turn. So this Avian can attack, change position, and then attack again, and then change position again. So any other effects that react to position changing, these can trigger it over and over again. So this is going to be quite interesting. There's going to be a lot of movement for Avian cards, and it's going to be exciting to see them in action. The Reiko, a 2 shard water Avian. Its actions are average with Crash and Torrent, 4 damage, average for 2 shards, 4 health, again average, and Repulse Stream, a 1 block. So nothing special there, but nothing to be scoffed at either. It's a nice balanced spread. Its effect, however, Whirlwind. When this creature is summoned, you may target multiple creatures. You may change the positions of the targeted creatures. So this is very similar to the Rock. It's a bit more super powered, but can only be used when it's summoned. And with this, you can shuffle creatures all over both your side of the field and the opponent's side of the field. So again, this plays with the positioning mechanic, but can also disrupt your opponent's lineup. The Raptor, this is probably my favourite out of this bunch so far. Partially because it's green, bit biased there, but also I just really like this raptor a lot. A nice big colourful jungle raptor, but it looks badass at the same time. It's like a parrot but on the roids. So this is a 2-shard creature. It has a splash attack, bursting screech. That's going to do damage to not only the creature it attacks, but both creatures adjacent. And with other creatures like the Rock or Reiko, you can move the position of your opponent's creatures in order to maximise on splash damage of the Raptor. 4 health, average, and wavering block. Simple 1 block, but combine this boy with a Kawaki and you're going to be getting shields on your Raptor and it's going to become a tank. So some very interesting combinations can come out of this. The Raptor, like the Raptor, has tactical maneuver, so after it uses an action, you can change the position of it. This doesn't have Zealot, so you can't spam tactical maneuver as much as a Raptor can, but for a bigger, bulkier creature, it's going to be very interesting to make use of, especially combined with something like the Kawaki. And before we get on to the last card, I'm just going to ask you all to like, if you like the video, subscribe, and also check out the Shard TCG Discord server as well. Maybe throw a comment down. What's your favourite of these new Avians? There's still more Avians to come as well. Finally, we got the big boy, 4 shards, the Griffin. Now I love the background of this card with the mountains and the nice sunset. It's very colourful, really pops. Can't wait to see this boy printed out as well. It's going to look nice. So this one is a 4-shard Zealot with an attack of 6 with Pierce. That is terrifying. Pierce means when it destroys a creature by attacking, any excess damage is dealt to the opponent's life. That combined with Zealot could do a lot of damage to the opponent's life. Imagine the opponent's got 2 weaker creatures and use Imperial Rending twice and then pierce through and damage the opponent twice. There's a lot of damage in this card. Griffin is going to be terrifying. 8 health is average for 4 shards, so that's good. And its counter is a simple 6 counter, fouling counter. Nothing special about the counter, but it's still 6 is a strong counter, so it can really deter the opponent from attacking too much. Finally, its effect, King of the Skies, because it's a Griffin, so of course it's a King of the Skies. When a creature is positioned next to this creature gains 1 strength. So again, we have the positioning mechanic. This time, however, the Griffin's getting empowered, so whenever you move one of your creatures so that it's adjacent to the Griffin, either by an effect or by summoning a new creature, the Griffin's going to gain 1 strength. So that Zealot piercing attack is just going to go up and up and up. Combine that with something like a Raptor, which can attack and move again, and have it jump either side of the Griffin. And the damage is going to be crazy. That's putting it up to 8 damage with Zealot and Pierce in 1 turn. Crazy. Completely broken. Probably going to have to ban Griffins. And that's the new Avian cards. So, thank you all for watching. And until next time, I'm trying to think of a pun I can make to have Avians and Craxids, but I'm just going to say, like a Craxid, keep on rolling.